If you're watching this video, it's because you said that you needed a little bit more help with your introduction paragraph. So, if you are working on your introduction paragraph, you first want to start off with your hook. Now, your hook is going to be a sentence or two that draws your reader in. For example, in this paragraph, I write, "The founding fathers of the United States outlined very specific and inalienable rights in their original writings, specifically that all men should be free and equal. However, in the beginning of our country's history, it seems that this equality only extended to wealthy, landowning white men." These two sentences do a lot to draw your reader in. They make it sound interesting, they make the topic relevant to your reader, and it's something that we can all relate to, the fact that all men should be free and equal here in the United States. The next sentence for your introduction paragraph needs to be the name of the text and the author. Here, we see where it says, "In her memoir, Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl," oops, misspelled that, "Harriet Jacobs describes what life was like as an enslaved person in pre-Civil War America." So not only does this sentence tell us the name of the text as well as the author, it also describes a little bit about what this actually is supposed to be about. So it gives you some background information on the text itself. Next, what you'll want to do is you'll want to include a little bit more background information. For example, this sentence reads, "Some of her accounts are truly horrifying, particularly when seen through today's lens." These two sentences work in conjunction with one another. However, they do serve two separate purposes. Finally, the single most important sentence of your entire essay is going to be the last one of your introduction paragraph, your thesis or your claim. This one reads, "In Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl, Harriet Jacobs challenges the idea that all men are created equal by 2 points. 1, describing the abuses she and her family suffered at the hands of their masters, and 2, outlining the rights she was denied on the basis of her skin color." Therefore, this introduction paragraph has 4 parts: the hook, the name of the text and the author, the background information, as well as the thesis statement. It is good. Does your introduction paragraph have all 4 of those items? It should be at least 4 sentences long. If not, you got some work to do.